Hi friends, you're welcome to Olafem Tutor Physics class. This is YK 2025 question 48. A boy pushes a box of mass 80 kilograms along a horizontal floor with a force of 200 Newton. If the box is pushed with a uniform velocity, what is the coefficient of the friction between the floor and and the between the box and the floor? Now, taking the acceleration due to gravity to be 10 meter per second squared. And okay, all right. So we are asked to calculate the friction between the box and then the floor. So this question is talking about the solid friction, and we all know that a frictional force is a kind of force that always opposes motion. Okay, between two surfaces in relative motion to each other. Now, what are we asked to do here? A boy pushes a box. This is a boy. Let's say this is a box, right? This is the boy that pushes the box, right? So now the mass of the box is to be given to be 80 kilogram, right? So along with a force, so he pushes the box with this force, okay, which is 200. If a book push the push it, if the box is pushed with a uniform velocity, now what about uniform velocity? That means that at uniform velocity the acceleration is what is zero, okay, and so at uniform velocity the acceleration is zero, right? Okay, now what is the coefficient of friction between the box and then the floor? Now the weight, let's move to the weight of the box. Now the weight is given to be mg, which is 80 times 10, which is 800. Now there is what we call normal reaction. In normal reaction, there's a reaction that we act on this reaction of the flow on this box, which we act upward. Okay, normal reaction R. Okay, let's use R to represent it. Some use N. So now, so the normal reaction, as I told you, is always equal to the weight, the downward weight. But the normal reaction is always in opposite to the weight of the of the weight of the objects. So normal reaction is equal to the weight of the object, which is 800. Okay. Now, if the boy pushes the mass with this, what about uh, the frictional force? Okay. What about the frictional force? So far that uh, the boy is pushed with a uniform velocity. So the we know that the acceleration is zero. Okay. So that means that this your Fr is equal to your Fa. That is the frictional force here is equal to the the pushing force here. Okay. So that means that your frictional force is 200 Newton. Okay. So from the solid friction law, the frictional force is equal to uh, coefficient of static friction multiplied by the normal reaction, right? So then from here you substitute. So what's your friction? That's 200 over the normal reaction is 800, right? So cut this one, you have 1 over 4, which is 0.25. If you divide it, So that would be that would be the on the friction, I mean, the coefficient of the friction between the box and then the floor. So the answer is 0.25. Thank you and God bless.